just what you want. Counting on you.
Let's do it.
The party at last found themselves at Belega Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor, as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
The thing is,
is this right?
That's...
My thanks.
Whoa.
should we try somewhere else?
Well then.
If so,
Everything's pretty standard.
Why did this happen?
What? I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
I see the enemy.
Nice! And I will find a use for that.
Right there. Through.
Great
Forward!
Keep it! Shouldn't...
We found something.
Amazing! Yep, we're safe here. Shouldn't
I
be
see
any...
the enemy.
come on!
Come on!
Shot! Let's give him a fight. This is it. Rather
Three
satisfactory.
Time for
enemies
some
left.
close combat.
We can do this!
To the rear guard. Let me help.
Let's meet.
Time to go offensive.
Two remaining.
To fight well. Into the fray.
Nice work, Hulkenberg.
That's it, Hulkenberg.
Only
We're
one
looking good
left.
here.
Now,
Finish them
what's the
off and we're
play?
clear. And that's that! Victory's ours!
Good. 'Tis done. Ha! I have never known such heights.
Whew. That should do it.
There.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
There they are. Come and get me. Catch!
What use for that?
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Oh,
Right there. Forward! Time for some close combat. Catch!
That is brilliant.
Charging in.
They are broke. A preemptive strike. Great. We make nothing stop you.
We're all counting
only
on
two
you.
enemies left. Stay sharp.
Stay sharp.
Only
I
one
shall
left.
fight as the
Finish them
noble
off.
I am.
We're
All
clear.
yours.
Charging in. Oh, power of heroes. My blade cuts like the wind.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Don't get too
I
relaxed.
see the enemy.
Monsters are relentless.
Time for some close combat.
Hey, good one.
Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure.
There they are. Charging in.
Imagine that would be of use.
Very impressive.
Yep, we're safe here.
There they are. All right, let's push through.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
I imagine that would be of use. You found something. Let's take it with us.
I bet there's treasure around here.
I see the enemy. Time for some close combat.
Hey, great job!
Forward! Charging in.
Let's take them all out. Take
Let's go!
Give us what we've got.
Everyone's gone!
Time for some close combat. I won't hold back. I'll cut through. Just two
That's
left.
one for the captain!
To the fore!
Let's keep it going!
No holding back. Hack and slash. Let's wrap this up.
Good one,
Stroll
Straw.
always
Is everyone
comes
all right?
through.
Into the fray with blade in hand. Sever!
And that's that! Victory's ours!
That'll do it.
Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here.
There they are. Come on! All right, then. How's that?
I think we're in the clear.
It's all clear.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Right there. Let's push through.
Amazing! Great move back there.
Charging in.
Hey!
Time for some close combat.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Right there. Let's push through.
Impressive as ever.
Forward. Catch.
Good one.
Come on.
Let us settle this.
We have the edge.
Got one. Stop Got
satisfactory.
this handled.
Seeker. Here.
I owe you.
Only two
Closing the
enemies
distance.
left.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down. That's one.
Stroll always
Into
comes
the
through.
fray.
And that's that! Victory's ours!
Careful.
I
We've
see the
got
enemy.
company.
There they are.
Hey, good one.
They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up quick.
There they are. Let's push through.
Very impressive.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, nice work! Great find. Keep it.
What now?
In the name of
That's your
justice,
opening,
no
Captain.
holding back! To the fore! Let's get on with it! Something withdrawing! This should work!
Into the fray! Allies, together!
All right, let's go!
Sever! Worthy foe after all.
Oh, please!
Doing... Freeze!
You hit their weakness!
I can't afford to hold
That's your
back.
opening, Captain.
Closing the distance. Let's do this!
Go!
I'll cut you down!
Not bad. I feel stronger.
That's...
No.
Huh?
Listen,
Honestly. All right.
in that case.
True.
Well,
Mission accomplished, then. You'll have your reward. I'll let the merchant know to allow you through as well. I thank you.
all right.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job. Should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks for helping us sort this out. By the way, what do you say to more consistent work from me? I can't imagine an elder could find an honest job in this city otherwise. But I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages. Have you made up your mind?
All right. I accept.
A wise choice. Fine then. You seem determined enough. You heard nothing just now, right?
Right. I didn't hear anything.
That's for the best. It was just the wind. Am I clear? I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today. However, I trust you won't be telling anyone what you think you heard. If you do tell anyone, well, I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences. Then we have a deal.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitte. Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant. Nurture thy bond with her.
Interesting. Perhaps it does have hidden depths. You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
Hey,
That's how it's gonna be, is it? Close your aim. Aha! I love it.
how far?
Yes.
Just a sec.
So apparently... Well then,
Yes.
It's all clear. We got this.
There they are. All right. How's that?
was brilliant.
Right there.
Looks like we found them. I think we got them all. We'll be
I
safe
see
for a
the
while.
enemy. Charging in. Time for some close combat. Let's push through. All right. How's that? Right there. Charging in. Forward.
I imagine that would be of use.
We
I see
got
the enemy.
Amazing.
Time for some close combat. Come on.
We
Right
got
there.
this.
Let's push through.
Everything's pretty standard.
Charging in.
Hey, good one.
I see the enemy.
Amazing.
There they are. Come on. Let's push through.
Look at you.
Right there. All right. How's that?
Good one.
I see the enemy. Forward. Come on.
I don't see
Right
anything
there.
we can't- Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
I see the enemy. Let's push through.
Exemplary.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that. All right.
Stay present and focused.
Get ready.
Let's work together. No, by this power.
The power of life itself is in my hands. I shall vanquish evil. Ah!
Right on target.
By the
Nice
sworn
one,
oath
Stroll.
of knighthood. Charging in! Let justice prevail! I crush you!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Let's stay calm. I'm all prepared. Maybe there's... I won't hold back! Ice!
Satisfactory. Ha! I have never known such heights.
However,
Even so,
yes,
right.
What do you think?
Say,
Oh.
All right. Oh,
so,
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne! Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Stroll, why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, We're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it. Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on! There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa! You have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin, and you can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
No, thank you.
Hey!
Let's focus.
Let's call it.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll?
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
Well met, eh?
Hey! Yeah.
Don't push yourself too much.
Now then.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky.
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for them! It'll crash! Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible! Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
'Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I think it's a perfect idea.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose. What's this?
That is... All right.
What do you think?
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.